Wow, impressive.
That's nice. I love this musical. I love this musical. So I have my question here. This is in Portuguese. I didn't translate the question. I didn't take the time for translating some of them in Portuguese, but some of them.
Okay, just
And,
explain.
anyway. I just like want you to know, like, you are free to say no. I don't want to answer. You're free to not skip the question. The idea of our conversation today is like, I have like 200 million people living in Brazil that never get in contact with any Muslim person in their lives. Most of them will never know any Muslim in their lives. All what they know about the Muslim culture is what they come from media and what come from internet, Facebook, everywhere. And it's not the real truth, because when you read an article about a Muslim, about a Muslim culture, about a Muslim person doing something, is the point of view of the writer, is the point of view of a journalist or someone who wrote that thing, and it's not the real truth. So it's not the real way of the Muslim community working, or how the cultural aspects works here. And this is why I want to talk to you about how you face the society, and how you're going to answer some questions that, like, I know how Western Catholic people would answer. It's like how is the religion itself is changing the way of seeing the world for a person, for a girl. So maybe some of my questions look too stupid or too intimacy for you. I can just say I don't want to answer, or okay. So just to get to know you, do you mind if I ask how old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're 36. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a floor designer.
You're a floor designer.
Yeah.
You have a graduation university?
No, high school only.
High school only, okay. And how long are you working in this company, or just your life?
7 years plus.
Okay. In your job, like, you have like people under you, like under your supervision, like you're coordinating a team or something like this. You have like a coordination position.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
How many?
How many? Wait.
You need to count.
Wait, seriously, every time they ask me, I forgot, okay?
I asked how many. I could ask how the names, or when is the birthday.
No.
I'm sure if I ask when is the birthday, it's going to take forever here.
Yes, because I have stepmom, stepfather, and
Okay.
I told you I have a big family. So
Yeah, it's a
my
big
sister-
family. Yeah, it's common. So,
I think 8.
8. But how many lived with you in the same house when you were a child?
If it's include my
The same mom and the same dad.
same mom and same dad, we didn't have time for that because they already divorced when my mom pregnant with my
Okay.
sister. So yes,
Okay.
never in one roof.
Okay.
Because my dad already remarried to another lady and she had 2 kids already that time, so that's why it became bigger.
Okay.
Okay,
So
don't worry.
you told something interesting, like your mother was divorced with your father.
Yeah.
And how was for you, like you were to the school, and I think like many of your colleagues at school, your buddies, they just like, they have like the mother living with the dad, and you didn't, and how was it? Was some kind of judgment for the kids or something like this?
I think
It's normal?
it's normal. I didn't feel anything.
You live with your mother and
I
with
live
your
with my-
grandfather?
No, I
grandfather?
live with my dad, and my sister live with my mama because we only 2. So
Okay.
everyone takes one
One.
only. Yeah. So I live with my dad, and when with my dad, I have a stepbrother,
Stepmom?
stepbrother and
Okay.
stepsister.
Okay.
Is that all the questions?
Here's introduction.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like the questions related to the religion itself. What's the name of the thing the girls use to cover their hair in the Muslim
Okay, some of you guys call hijab. It's
hijab?
like international. Okay, here we call it tudong.
Tudong.
Yeah.
Okay, and there are like different versions of the hijab or the tudong itself, like that covers more or less of the face of the girl. Most of them here in Malaysia, the girls wear just like on the hair, covering the hair and the
Yeah.
neck, and it also comes here to the breast and the shoulders.
Yeah.
But some of them they have something covering the whole face, and
Yeah.
just like the eyes are
Yeah,
outside.
just the makeup.
And what's the difference?
Why
Why some of them choose one, why some of them choose the other?
actually it's only supposed to cover your head. Just leave your face, that's all. This is what is Islam asking you to do it. You can
Okay.
just show your face and your hands only.
Your hands.
Yeah, your until here.
Okay, you should
And
cover
you-
until
and
you should
then-
use always long sleeve.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
You
know.
should cover everything
Okay.
and only can leave face and hand. That's all. But if you worry because you're too pretty and people might be looking at you, so you can wear makeup.
It's like a personal
Protection.
decision. It's a personal
Yeah,
decision.
it is.
Yeah, actually, it was funny because downstairs here there was a girl with the Chinese
Yeah.
shop wearing niqab,
Uh-huh.
and she was wearing like a Nike shoes, and it was funny because like when I see someone with the black
Uh-huh.
niqab feet,
And?
it looks like very conservative, and then I look to her feet and I'm like, oh, it's Nike shoes.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's not wrong. To me, it's just funny. It's like modern and conservative in the same picture.
Okay, this is good for her because that shoes make her comfortable,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
heels.
Yeah.
Heels, she might get hurt or fall down or
Yeah.
whatever. So, but they're still following the rules, the Muslim rules that cover your body.
Okay.
And in same way, she wants to be comfortable. See?
I totally
But-
respect the
but
decision.
still
It
covering
just to me,
the feet.
it to me like looks the modern and the conservative in the same
Um,
person, the
It's
same.
supposed to be like in this. I should wearing hijab, so it's good.
Do you have a hijab? If you
I-
have a hijab, I would
I-
love to watch you put in it.
I don't wear. I didn't bring it. You didn't say, and I should.
No, you don't need to. You can use the
Yeah,
towel.
maybe.
You can use the towel.
Yeah, maybe I can come with the proper tradition dress.
No worries, no worries.
No?
It's really not the like you should be yourself. You don't need to
Yeah.
show something different
Okay,
than you are.
just.
So why don't you wear hijab? You never wear it in your life.
Yeah, yesterday you already asked me about this.
Yeah, but I didn't record it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So.
Do you remember you recorded in the car?
Yeah, but it was in the car. It was dark, not like
Oh,
this.
God.
Like proper
This is-
lights,
I
proper.
look really white.
So why?
Why? Because I'm not ready yet. Yes, and I do admit I'm not a good Muslim. Yes, I'm not a good Muslim. See, I'm not wearing hijab. You can see my hands. Yeah, I'm wearing like tight shirt. It wasn't supposed
You're
to.
not supposed to wear a tight shirt. So
show like
leggings,
boob
leggings.
or your hips and probably your ass. See. So.
Okay.
Was it? Even if you're wearing hijab and you're wearing like this, it's not proper.
So leggings is out of
No,
fashion.
no.
So I mean, I was raised in a Christian community. I studied in a Catholic school. So in my school, when I was a kid, a young kid, there was a big church inside the school. Some of the teachers were priests. So I was introduced to the Christian behavior or the Catholic traditions and principles since I was very young kid, like maybe 5 years old, 6 years old. I was learning how to write and how to read with priests. And that's like not like the decision of a kid to become Catholic or to become Muslim. It's usually a decision of the parents. I think it's this way that worked for you. Like your parents were Muslim and then you become Muslim also like them.
Yes.
And like as a kid also I didn't choose to go to the church. My mom's always was bringing me to the church like on the Sundays for doing the pray.
Okay.
And didn't your mother or your father ask you to wear hijab when you were a young kid?
Yes, not really young, but in certain age when you're already matured, you have your period. You're supposed to.
When the girl has the period, she's
Yeah.
supposed to cover the hair.
Yes.
So
Because the sin, because you're not wearing this hijab, the girls will have it. Before that, the parents will have the sin. That's why some parents they ask their kids.
really,
To-
it's supposed to be after the period.
Yeah,
I have seen many girls very young, like
yeah, very young because they're training their
Ah,
kids. They're training, so the girl will get used to it, wearing the hijab every day. So it's easy for them.
okay, that's actually nice. But for you, didn't work when you got your period, like your mom asked it, and
Okay, that's the thing because that time my mom also not wearing hijab, so
Oh,
it's like, oh, we kind of like evolve.
yeah, it's not ask your kids to not smoke if you are smoking.
Yes,
You cannot-
exactly.
Not ask the kids ask
So
for
it's not their
wearing.
fault. Even now, they're still asking me to like, okay, wearing hijab slowly or just cover something. I'm not telling that my parents is bad. No, they didn't.
No,
do
it
this.
doesn't show if you're a good or bad person. It just show like how you are committed or with the religion or not. I mean, you're not a bad person if you're not following 100% of the Quran. Have you ever considered following another religion? We are in Malaysia, so you have plenty of Buddhists here. You have Hindu temples here. You probably have Catholic and Christian community
Yeah,
around
it's
here. So have you ever considered like thinking about like I would like to learn about
Learn or convert? That's different.
I think when you learn and you get interested, maybe you like or you don't like and you convert or not.
Yeah.
But do you know about Jesus? Because Jesus is one of the prophets of the Quran.
Yes.
So
Not
for
the
the
last.
people who doesn't know, Jesus is actually a prophet for the Muslim people. For the Catholic, he is the only one, but for the Muslim, you have 25.
Yes,
And
25.
Jesus and Noah and all many of the
Yes.
people in the Bible is
Uh-huh.
present in the Quran also. So have you ever thinking about another religion?
Convert? No.
No.
Um,
Do you pray?
yes, I pray sometimes.
I would like to show because we are in a hotel and there's like an arrow pointing somewhere there, and she told me like it's the direction of Mecca. So
yes,
it's
exactly.
it's
Qiblat.
Qiblat. Qiblat. Qiblat is an Arabic word or is Malay?
Arab. Wait. This is Qiblat, the direction for Mecca. Yeah. What they call? I forgot. Yeah, the square, the big square thing.
Okay.
It's
So then comes another thing. We are in a hotel room. What's supposed to be normal in any Western country in the world. Like I can go with my girlfriend or my friend or anyone to a hotel room and have sex with her or not. It's just like my business. What I'm going to do with her is if it's with consentment with the both parts. I just my business. But we are in Malaysia. What happens if a guy brings a Muslim girl to a hotel room in Malaysia, even if it's with her consentment? What happens?
If nothing happens like this, I'm still surviving in this room.
Okay.
Okay, someone called Jais, like
Is Jais the police?
it's not police, it's like Muslim. How to translate this? What's the meaning of Jais now? I forgot. Islam, Jabatan Agama Islam Selangor means associate, Muslim associate in Selangor. Selangor is the state. So
Okay.
it's Muslim associate. So if someone calls us, if let's say the receptionist saw me here and he knows that I'm a Muslim and I'm with you, just two of us, and then he just make call and then so they might come here and if you didn't open the door, they will bang the door.
Yeah, actually
Breaks the door.
is quite broken. We can see like several lockers and they were like forcefully like broken. So maybe it looked like someone from outside just kicked the door to get inside because someone inside didn't want to open.
Yeah.
it maybe happens because someone forgot the door and they have no extra key or something like this,
Or you
or
can
it's in
just-
fire, or I don't know, someone is dead here. We don't know, but also it can happen because they were having
It's not
in
going
the
to
same
be that.
behavior. Some place in Malaysia, in public place, you see like signs say it's forbidden to have indecent behavior, and by indecent behavior they mean kissing, maybe holding hands and indecent
No,
behavior.
holding hand is okay. Still,
Okay.
you can see all the couple here holding hand, hugging. It's okay. Some of them also kissing, but yeah, you just.
I never saw nobody kissing on public place here.
Public bar, yeah, you might see. But
In a bar,
Yeah.
and they were Chinese. It doesn't count.
No, Malay too. You didn't see.
I didn't
right?
see. I
Yeah,
didn't see.
so-
But if I show to the guy in the reception like wedding or marriage certificates,
What?
like a certificate proving we are married,
Married?
Yeah.
Yes.
is it
So-
allowed?
Yeah, it's allowed because we're married.
So you can stay in the same room.
Yes.
So it's just like forbidden to have like this kind of privacy before the marriage.
Yes.
Okay, so it comes the next question. I assume you are not virgin anymore. I assume, I don't know. And did you get your first sexual relation before or after the marriage?
Because I already told you guys I'm not a good Muslim, so I lost my virginity before I get married.
How old you were?
What?
How old?
It's like most people in the world, like in 16.
Yeah, it's the average age.
Yeah,
I mean,
average.
Brazil people are going to say
Everywhere.
12. No, no.
What? But now this year,
I was
yes.
15. I was
Well.
15. I think most of the girls in Brazil are 16, 17. It's about the
Yes.
average. It's not,
That's
it's
the
totally
average.
normal.
The fact they already did the test is mostly 16.
Yeah, so I suppose you cannot have sex in your parents' home, and in Malaysia you don't have like short-time hotels like for just having sex because of these
Yes.
strict laws. You have?
We did have.
I looked at a lot yesterday and didn't find.
Yeah.
I looked at a lot. You were in the car driving, and I was looking like Google short-time motel Kuala Lumpur short
It's
time.
not-
I couldn't find nothing. I just find like whole day hotel. So you have.
Yeah,
So
lots.
it was the place where you get with your boyfriend at that moment.
No, that time because I'm still teenagers. Where is it? I can't remember. I think you're at my boyfriend's house that time.
Okay, so you just wait for your parents leave and then.
The parents still there.
Really?
Yeah, sneaking out.
Wow, that's a lot of adrenaline. And if you can know how this girl is yelling so loud, so you will understand my point.
Why?
Because
Yeah.
you are loud, so you can imagine like the parents at the living room, you are the bedroom, and
Oh,
you-
because they're having a big house.
it's a palace. We call it
Not
palace.
palace. It's like a
A
bungalow.
mansion.
No. So, yeah, they can't
No,
hear.
just saying. Because like I asked it about the first time, but the first time just means like one specific situation. But like the next years, in the next months, you had sex with your boyfriend, probably in the same place. So it was not just one time with the parents at the living room and you in the bedroom. Anyway,
Yeah.
what do you think about having a boyfriend that's not Muslim? Do you care about it?
No.
Would you introduce to your family and your relatives like
If-
this is my boyfriend? He's
Yes, yeah,
British.
if it's serious, yes, I do have non-Muslim boyfriend
I already had.
before this.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah.
And didn't work, but not
Yeah.
for religious reasons.
Not because of that, it's just the relationship doesn't work.
Yeah. No, I mean
That's all.
it can work because of
Because
thousands of
here
reasons.
in Malaysia, we
Yeah.
do marry with Chinese, we do marry with Indians.
You do marry.
Yeah, we mix.
Yeah, but
we,
like
we can.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. But for I get married with you in a Muslim tradition, the Muslim, the
Uh-huh.
mosque. Do you
Yeah,
marry
the
mosque?
mosque or the house, yeah. That's
I need
what
to
we
be
do.
converted.
Yeah,
And
here, yeah.
yeah, and how do you know how it works? The process to be converted, to be
Yeah,
considered Muslim.
Yeah, you have to learn in Muslim way everything. You have to learn how to pray
Okay.
and everything. And the final step before you convert, they will ask you, are you really want to do this? you're doing this because of the girl or you're doing this because you love Islam.
And 9% of the people are doing this because of the girl. But they're going just to answer the right question.
Yes, just because of the girl, because they really love the girl. Or maybe some, like most of them, when they start learning about Islam, they do fall in love with our
Yeah, you
religion.
can get to know the new thing,
Yeah,
and you're
and
going to like it.
They,
for
they
sure.
saw
You're
like
going to have
it's
good
really
things.
beautiful thing. That's why they convert. Even the relationship doesn't work out. They're
Yeah.
still being a Muslim because they love.
Yeah. So it's not
It's
a
up
problem.
to the person.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. Only God know that.
Would you get married like in the Catholic way, in a church, with the priest and everything?
Because in Islam,
Because in
Yes.
Catholic you can just be converted like this. Poof. You just need to do like some 2 days on the celebration on the Sunday and you are Catholic.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really easy. So to get
How do you
married,
get into?
is not difficult if you're not Catholic.
Mhm.
So would you consider like get married? Like I'm your husband and I don't want to get married. Maybe I want to get married in the mosque and for my family also in the church.
Okay, in both ways.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have to marry in Muslim way first, and if you want to do the Catholic ceremonies, yes, I will go for that. What's wrong with that? Just the
Okay.
ceremony, but the right way is the Muslim way. This is what I say.
Okay. So
For me, okay, this is my opinion. Okay, don't get me
okay.
wrong.
Okay. So have you been in another country like it's not Muslim country? Thailand doesn't count because here in Malaysia,
Yeah,
Thailand
Malaysia.
doesn't count itself.
Non-Muslim, like fully non-Muslim, no, never been. I've been to
Western country. Have you been in Western country?
No.
No. So okay. I have a lot of intimacy questions now. It's like,
Okay, you can ask.
do you masturbate?
Oh my god! Oh god! You want to know this? Okay. Am I representing of the whole Malaysia?
No,
Or
you are just one girl. Actually, I
Just one.
forgot to ask your name. What's your name?
Ella.
Your name is Ella.
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you,
After
Ella.
you talk,
I'm
and you
Rafael.
ask about my name.
Yeah, so you are just representing your point of view. I mean,
Yeah,
Uh,
me. I'm not representing the whole girls in Malaysia. Okay, don't get me wrong.
just to be sure, I masturbate twice per day, maybe
Oh my
sometimes
God.
when I'm not having a girlfriend. Okay.
Just kidding. Okay. Go back to your question. Is like
So
what?
do you masturbate like sometimes, never?
I can't say never.
Okay, but you
Yeah.
have not real frequency like every day or every week.
No.
Just
Girls
like
don't
when you're
do that.
feeling lonely, blah blah blah. And then
No, if I want sex or I feel lonely, I can just.
oh, girls don't do that. Girls don't do that. Really?
God. Yeah, I don't need that. It just sometimes girls must be just like so boring, like so what to do or so horny or sometimes they do have boyfriend. It just they want to feel different way. Like
Yeah,
guys
for
do,
sure,
right?
for sure.
So,
It's like when you say like you're a trainee and you are for the real match. It's different. Yeah. The football players they always training because they get prepared to the match. Something like this.
okay.
So you do it. I have my questions here, but the screen is blocking every time.
I don't understand at all.
It's Portuguese. You're not going to understand. It's in Portuguese.
Você.
Yeah, you. Você means you.
Você já.
And here is in English because
How
some of
is
them
called?
are
What
the
is it? That one
fabric
is.
you wear to cover your hair, but you already asked it.
How is the fabric? Is it?
Hijab,
Oh,
hijab.
okay.
Okay. I think like I got all the questions I wrote, but for sure I want to ask more things, so I'm just going to improvise now.
Okay.
I asked about masturbation. Can you just
Oh.
okay? Do you watch porn?
Yes.
Do you like porn?
Depends.
Depends.
Yep.
In Malaysia, it's legal porn. In Malaysia and also in Thailand, it's actually illegal porn. I got here and I was in my 2 days routine of masturbation, and what I do, I go to X videos and blah 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 blah. And then when you try to open X videos, just like show a big screen say, these websites forbidden because against like deceit behavior and blah 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 blah.
Yes, yes.
And not just X videos, not X videos that's forbidden in Malaysia. All the main porn suppliers in the world, free and paid, are blocked. But if you got like some of the small ones in Brazil, we can still watch here in Malaysia. And they cannot block if you send to your friends on WhatsApp. They just block the most famous websites. So, do you like
I like.
porn?
Yeah,
Okay.
I watch sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan, but sometimes I watch. Sometimes I even watch just for just for
just
seeing,
watch.
not even for
Doesn't
masturbation. Just
mean
for,
you have to
yeah,
masturbate
yeah.
every time
You
you
just
watch.
like it's like a scary movie. Sometimes you watch a scary movie, but don't want to be afraid of the movie just for watching. And have you done like something actually can be called crazy?
What?
Crazy, like in a sex relation, like something crazy, like being sex in a public place, or with multiple partners, or with the girl, or with something totally different. Have you done something
Okay, like what? Just ask you.
like with a very exotic place, or maybe with someone watching you, or with multiple partners, or with two different guys in the same night? Like, have you done something like this?
Threesome?
Not exactly threesome. You have done threesome?
Yeah.
Oh, I never did it! Oh, come on. No, now I'm finished because it's supposed to be say I love threesome, but I never did it. So. Okay. And
Oh,
so,
it's guy, not girl.
Two guys,
straight.
not two
yeah.
girls.
No.
okay. I would get to know better about the situation, like it was your boyfriend and one friend of him, or it just met two guys on the dancing club and just.
No, friends. He's not my boyfriend. Of course, normally boyfriend, they won't allow. Here, the boyfriend won't allow their girlfriend to
do
have
that.
sex with his friends. No.
Mhm. So about these multiple partners, I just remember that in Muslim it's allowed to the man to have more than one wife.
Yes.
What do you think about?
It's okay.
Would you allow your husband to have one?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. A lot.
Oh, that's nice. Actually, any Muslim country in the world, the husband can have more than one wife. That is something
But
very
not
specific
more.
about Malaysia. Like the law says, the first wife must agree and sign the paper saying she's agreed with the new wife.
Yes.
So this is what happens really in Malaysia. The husband who wants to get married with the second wife, and the wife, the first one, doesn't agree with the situation, he goes to Thailand, cross the border,
I
and
know
get
about
married in Thailand. And then they came back to Malaysia and just like officialize the new marriage. So that's really cheating in my point of view. In my real point of view, like
Okay. Actually, you didn't allow me to answer how am I take this. Actually, you are allowed to marry not more than 4.
yeah, but who wants more than 4 mothers-in-law?
Yeah, some guys are crazy. They want more than 4. They just divorce the first one, maybe get bored with this, and add another one, still keeping a 4 quota. Yes,
Wow.
it happened. Okay, actually the rules, so-called the rules that if you are rich, you can afford
Okay.
to feed all your 4 wives and be fair.
If you don't work and you have a lot of money, because I cannot imagine how can you spare time with 4 different girls. With 2 I can imagine. With 3, just if you don't work. 3 and 4, just you don't work, because if you spend like 8 hours per day inside the office or working somewhere, and then you have like 1 hour to get back home, traffic, lunch, dinner, sleeping, so you have like per day maybe 5 hours free time for you and your wife, and you have to share 5 hours for 4, so you have
Yeah,
1 hour for you
Okay.
and 1 hour each wife.
No, you
So-
get it wrong.
No, I mean you're not going to do it every day.
That's
Yeah,
why
you go to
I
one
let
day per
me
week.
explain first. You're asking me,
Okay,
and then
sorry.
you're answering yourself. Actually, most of the guy here, if they have 4,
Mhm.
so they're gonna divide 7 days a week.
Yeah, so,
So
yeah.
maybe this one got two each and 2.
it's the obvious way to do it, but
Uh-huh.
also it's quite difficult.
Why
Just
is
like
it different?
you're going to see each wife just once per week or maybe twice per week.
So he have to be fair. He's the one who decided to want to have 4,
yeah,
and
it's-
all of them
yeah.
agree. So they have to live with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and have 4 houses
Yeah.
and like be fair in
Yes,
the
and all the kids
financial
also,
and
everything.
loving, and also the sexual way. It also means like he must be sexual active enough for 4 girls.
Yep.
I'm not. I'm not. I could not afford 4 girls. That's really. Do you have like arranged marriage here?
Last time, those days, yes, depends on the family too.
Do you know someone, some of your friends, colleagues, like they get married because they were the families?
Yeah,
who
mostly
wanted
the
to-
Indians.
Indians.
Yeah.
Wow. I never thought like that. And do you know someone?
Malay so also I have a colleague. Like,
Yeah, it's good to explain. Like in Malaysia, you have 3 different breeds, like 3 different ethnies of people. You have the Malay, she's Malay. You have the Chinese, and you have the Indians.
Chinese and the Indian.
And they have different communities itself. They have different religions and different. Even the Chinese, they speak Chinese. Oh, it's obvious. The Malay usually don't speak Chinese. They speak Malay and English.
We can speak Chinese
Do you
too.
speak Chinese? Can you speak Chinese with me now? Wu Ji Huan Yi.
Because what is that? No,
Oh, you
know
don't speak Chinese. I speak better Chinese than you.
that.
So it
Chinese,
happens.
they have few language. Okay, I'm just understand Cantonese.
Yes,
I do
Cantonese. Yam say.
I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
I
Yam
told
say
you
is
Yam
cheers in Chinese, in Cantonese.
Yeah, I celebrate Chinese New Year too. I
Yeah.
celebrate that.
Yeah. So in the Indian community, you get to know like some people that get married by arrangement. Like,
Yeah, Malay too, but only at certain like village area, and maybe the kid just follow the really good kids, so they just follow their parents.
Yeah, so it's something like I think in Brazil it also exists, but it's very far. Like
Yeah.
you don't get to know the people. So about small village, Muslim cannot eat pork
No.
because do you know?
Hmm?
Do you know the real reason?
In the, I think it's in the Quran, is the Muslim rule that you cannot eat pork because of pork is
Impure.
in the pig itself, they have like really strong germ or whatever. Is you have to know it in scientist way. They did the test, the pork meat and normal meat, and they pour a coke and a pork meat after a while.